Well, folks, and Tracy and Chris Fremantle, what am I up to? So a little venture today, right, on the boat today. So it's silly o'clock in the morning, it's 3:30, and I'm going to do an absolute mega session. I'm going to do like a 20-hour session a day. I'm going down Selsey and I'm going to see if I can pick up a cod or a unicorn. They've been getting a few down there, nothing massive, just up to about £6. So going to give it a go. Also going to go for the undulates, doggers, smoothies, all that sort of stuff. That'll definitely turn up. I might give it a go also as well while I'm down there, with chance of a turbot, maybe a place, and yeah, so hopefully it all comes off. It would be absolutely cracker if I get a unicorn cod, but you never know. Let's see what happens, eh? Wish me luck. I'm hoping you can see this, but look at the birds working off that bank. I'm going to give that a go in a minute. I'm just going to go alongside the bank and then I'm going to chuck over some feathers. You normally get launched just here, so I'm hoping for some launch, but there is a lot of mackerel around at the moment, so my guessing is it's going to be mackerel, but we'll give it a go. But the birds are working quite nicely. Got a lovely rip there, so there's a chance of maybe even a bass along here, so we'll see how we go, but a launch would be nice. Right, I'm going to set myself up on the drift and have a go. Well, welcome back, folks, and I've anchored up now. I'm rocking around all over the place. In the distance, hopefully you can see it, that's where the bank is, and you can see the nice flat calm water going to the peak of the bank, and then it obviously gets a bit rougher the other side as the water gets squeezed over the bank. So I'm going to try for some turbot. I've feathered up some fresh mackerel earlier on. I was hoping to get some launch, but it was just mackerel, loads of it. So there's my rig, running ledger, luminous sled, Gemini breakaway, then another probably three and a half foot, something like that, of trace. So there's one part of it, and there's the other end. So yeah, I got a little bit of a wishbone going on there. I normally use this setup for cod fishing, which I'm going to do a little bit later on, but instead of saving the turning the trace round, I thought I would just use this and see how we get on. So yeah, hopefully we'll bag a turbot, be nice too. It's running quite hard at the moment, the old tide, so it may have to wait till it dies down a little bit before we start seeing some bites, but you never know, might even get a bass, who knows. But let's get it out there and see how we get on. People that know me and that see a few of my videos will know that I'm an absolute nightmare for not getting my net out. So I've got my first bite on my rod, so I've got my net out quick. I've not reeled in yet, just keeping an eye on it, let it materialise. I'm going to let the old turbot take it if it is one. So I'm ready, I've got the net. Let's hope I can catch a fish to put in the net now. Anyway, let's get back to it. It's biting quite well, so get you back to it. I've had one knocking on this rod. So let's see what comes of it. Don't feel like there's anything there on there, to be honest, yeah. No, nothing on this one. We get a bit stones in the old weights every now and again. I'm just going to tighten these wires up as well. Sometimes they spring out a bit too easy, so I just tighten them up a bit, make sure they're all good and they don't fall out so quick. Just going to add a little bit extra to this, get rid of that, and yeah, let's get another mackerel out. Got some cracking mackerel here. Just take a thin sliver off. Well, fill it off first and then the thin sliver. There we go, look at that, lovely, nice and bloody and fresh, just how we want it. And give it a nice cut down like that. So much easier when it's fresh. Nice big belly mackerel. It's really getting a bit of a stink on this old tide at the moment. I might have to change the breakaway weights to bigger weights, to be honest with you. Don't like to leave too much of a tail on. I like to get it fairly close to the end of the squid, sorry, mackerel, just in case you get a turbot that don't take it all, sort of thing. Or a ray generally will take a lot, but turbot don't always, for some reason, not here anyway. I'm sure if you get like the big ones, they engulf it, but anyway, there we go, there it is. Let's get it over. Wash the hands. Excellent, these tubs, love them. Quick wipe of the hands, saves getting all guts and crap all over your rod, doesn't it? And I'm just going to drop it down. And we're away. I'm going to reel in that left hand rod there. I've got a feeling that's kiting in the air, to be honest with you. I think it's too light, so I'm going to put a bigger lead on. There we go. Well folks, it's been a bit dormant, but I've got another bite on now. Let's get a good, there we go, look at that rod, look at that. I've got it, it's hooked. You don't like it, and I must add, it's on the old luminous lead again. So luminous leads seem to work down this neck of the woods. Now, am I going to get this in? Let's give me a good fight. Look at the bend in that rod. Absolute cracker. This rod is an ugly stick 2030. Look at that, absolutely brilliant. I don't want to bully this too much, but to be honest with you, with the tide, there ain't a lot I can do about it, but just try and get it in as best I can. It's mental, it's absolutely mental, look at it, mental. I'll get this netted as well again. I reckon this is a big blonde. Oh, I don't know actually, it's coming underneath the boat, so who knows. Rays normally scoot up to the surface, but this is staying deep. There we are, look at that. We've got up on the surface. It's a nice blonde. Right, I've got to try and get my net now and get it in the net. This is going to be interesting. No, try again. Here we go. There we are, it's in. We got it. I'll tell you what, it's a fair old size, that one. Look at that beauty. Absolute cracker. Let's get it in the boat and we'll have a little way up and see what she goes. Well folks, look at that. What a cracker. Beautiful, isn't it? I think this is my first blonde this year actually. Just weighed it. £9 or just over. It's bouncing a little bit between the 10 and the 9, so I'll give it 9. My first blonde. I know you do get blondes here. Fresh mackerel, and also it took both baits. It had one down its mouth and then it took the other one. Anyway, let's get it back. Well, I've just had another bite on this rod. The tide's slackening off now, so I think we're going to start getting into some action. It's going to ease into it. Yeah, there's something there, I can feel it. It's not the biggest, this one, to be fair. I've got quite a bit of weight on this one. Lead weight, that is. Oh yeah, it's spinning up. Oh, looks like a turbot. Oh yeah, it is a turbot. Right, let's get this in the net. Not the biggest, but nevertheless it's a nice turbot. If I can get it in the net. Oh, you would believe it, innit? There we go. Right, let's put the rod down and get it sorted. It's the lead weight's caught on my net now. Right. There we go, we got it. Look at that beauty. Hey, lovely. Very nice too, nice to see. Anyway, let's get it out of the net and get it all sorted. Right. It goes 3.5 pounds, so very nice too, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to keep this one actually. I like a bit of the turbot, it's quite nice to eat. So yeah, keep fishing, tide slackening down, so all the best to come. Get in. Well, it's been quite dormant for quite some time, but the rod just went over. Absolute cracking bite. Give me a right old fight. The tide's flying through. Look what come along. Look at that beauty. Just weighed it. Just comes in at between 15 and 16, so I'll give it 15 as it's been bouncing. Absolute cracker. Give me a right old fight trying to get it up. But yeah, another big blonde. Very nice. I'll get it back and see if I can get another one. Well, it's really starting to kick off now, folks. Another one on. Oh, it don't like that. Oh, it don't like that at all. I've got the drag set, as you probably heard. I think I'm going to be into the blondes again now.
Woo! It is mental. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love this. It's brilliant fun. Brilliant. Oh, don't like coming up this one. Oh, mental. Oh dear. You just don't know what's going to be like one day from the next, do you, for fishing? One minute it all kicks off, the next you can't get even a dogfish. This feels like a decent fish, to be fair. This does not want to come up. That fresh mackerel that I caught earlier on the day is absolutely doing the business today. It's starting to come up to the surface now. It's a ray, all right. The way it's spinning up, doing the figure of 8 as she comes up. Oh yeah, here she comes, I can see it. Oh, this is a nice blonde, this is. This is a nice blonde. Right, here we go, net time again. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Right, let's get this thing in and have a weigh up. Well, try and get it in. There we go. Crikey, this is a big one, this is. Oh, geez. Right, I'll bring you back. Look at that beauty. Look at that. So I've just weighed it, and it goes between the 18 and the 19, so probably around about the 18, but absolute beauty of a fish. But again, oh, they keep coming. I'm going to have to get it back in the water. Let's get it back. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's shot away. Oh, so how many is that now? Is that 3? I think that's 3 I've had now, and 1 turbot. Oh, brilliant. Absolute brilliant. Don't think I'm as fit as I used to be. Puffing and blowing, here I am. God, dear, 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 dear. Anyway, couldn't have asked for a better fishing day. Well, I've had a little move. I wanted to still catch a bit of the slack tide because I want to go for a few plays. I've got some worm with me and a little bit of squid, and this is where I come here last. We had the cod, so yeah. So I'm going to put on a bit of squid on one rod, rag on the other. Hopefully, chance for a place, and see how we go. But it was sort of devil and angel, really. I was having a really good time back up on my other mark with the old blondes and turbot, but yeah, I still wanted to catch a place, so I've moved off, and hopefully it pans out how I'll plan it to happen. So yeah, early days, still on the east run, waiting for it to turn for the west run, and it's all to play for. So let's bag a place next. Well folks, got another one on. It's a bit mental at the moment around here. The boat is just starting to swing around all over the place. I've got 4 rods out. and they are all over the show, and there's tangles going on, and I've got a decent fish on here. My guess is it's an undulate. Feels like I might have a bit of other line as well. I can feel something pulling on it and dragging on it. There we go. She is. Am I right? Yeah, nice undulate. Right, let's get the net. There we go. Beautiful. Get him on the back of the boat. Look at that, that's not a bad size, that one. That looks good. Absolute cracker. Let's get him out of the net. Oh, just spiked myself with my other hook, forgot about that. Well folks, there it is. Nice undulate. I'm going to get it back in the water though. There we go. There she goes. Yep, she's off. So that undulate went between 10 and 11. So I'd say it's about a 10 pounder, somewhere around that. So yeah, pretty good so far. Now I've got a bite on this rod now. Oh, it's all going a bit mad. I don't know if I've got anything on here or not. Oh yeah, I have, I think I have. It's all a bit weird here at the moment. Didn't feel like I had anything on, unless I've got another line. Oh, I think I might have another line as well here. Ah, it's a bream. There we go. Another new species. If I can get it in. There we go. Look at that. A nice bream. Let's get it untangled with all this other line. Oh, it's spun it all up anyway. So let me just grab hold of it. There we go, look at that. Right, let's get rid of it. It's all in a bit of a pickle here. So let's get rid of it. Get it back in the old water. There we are, it's gone. And I'm in a right old tangle here at the moment. Well, they never fail to turn up, do they? I've got a conger on, only a small strap, but they never fail to turn up. Almost guaranteed. There we go, little strap. Let's get it back in the old drink. Well, this is me folks. Hopefully you can't hear too much wind noise, but it's pretty gnarly out here at the moment. I don't know if you can see the white caps. The tide's really ripping through at the moment. It's wind against tide. It's pretty nasty, but I'm just going to fish through it, and that's what I normally do. Just keep fishing through it. Lucky for me, I don't get seasick. But if you were that sort of person, I feel for you if you're out in this. This is horrible. But yeah, there we go. So I'm not expecting too much for the next couple of hours, to be honest with you, with the tide ripping like it is. But yeah, you never know, do you? You never know. Wow. Both hooks stripped completely, so that tells me
it's probably, hello, I've just looked myself now. That's the only thing I've looked at the moment. There we go. 2 stripped hooks. That says to me there's bream around, stripping the baits off. I've got squid on as well, so yeah, could be one of those hours, or a few hours of getting bream bites and getting stripped out. But let's see what happens. Getting baited up and get going. Well, I've had a bit of a move. I've come in towards the shore a little bit. So in the distance there is Selsey, or Selsey Bill. Down there is Pagham. So just going to have the rest of the evening fishing inshore, see if we can pick up some codling before we have to go home. So yeah, sun's gone down now, or pretty much. There we go, you can just sort of see it. There we go, so we are. Now, been here 2 minutes and it's a bream bite after bream bite after bream bite. And I've had a double hook up as well. Bream and a dogfish, a bit of that. Anyway, let's get them back in. Well folks, another undulate ray. So, not as big as the others I've been having, but it's proper dark. So it must be pretty dark ground down there. All the others I've had today are really light, but this one's really dark. But yeah, nice to see again. Give me a good old fight as well. I'm only in sort of 15-foot water, something like that, so not very deep, but there we go. Nice to see. No cod yet. Plenty of bream and a few dogs, but yeah, let's get it back. Well folks, that's pretty much it. It's now 10 o'clock in the evening, so time I'll get home it's going to be about midnight or just after. So I've had a fantastic session. Plenty of fish, absolutely bites all day pretty much, except for when I had to stop just because of the tide and the weather sort of thing. But yeah, plenty of undulates, plenty of dogs, truckloads of bream, loads of mackerel, nice turbot. I didn't get the place I was after, and I didn't get the codling I was after, but there we go. Cracking session, and pretty knackered now, so yeah, calling it an evening, and hope you like and enjoyed. Don't forget to give us the old thumbs up, hit the like button, and all importantly, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to help support the channel, even better. Tight lines everyone, and see you next time.